from Jackson, Tennessee. This brother Lasana. This brother Lasana, we never met. This is our first time meeting. He called me yesterday. He got on a train from Jackson, Tennessee, and he just wanted to tell you what happened to his son too. Go ahead, brother, and then we're going to hear Brother West.
Okay, all right, I appreciate it, brother, and I always feel honored in the presence of freedom fighters. And I'm here mainly because I want to introduce you to this young brother here. This is my son, Q Diaspora. We call him Q. You don't know his name, I know you don't know his face. That's why it's here. And the reason you don't is because, as the brother just said, I come from a plantation that I call the Jackson-Madison County Plantation in Jackson, Tennessee. My son, on November 6, 2014, this is 3 months. Okay, on November 6, 2014, this is 3 months after Mike Brown was gunned down. My son was assassinated by Jackson, Tennessee police, and I'm going to tell you just what we know factually. My son was lying down, face down on the ground, hands spread out, with police at a distance when he was shot in the back. We know they didn't think he posed a threat because they actually went back to the car before they came back and shot him while he was on the ground. Now, we have witness accounts of this, and we have video of my son on the ground when he's shot in the back from a distance. They have named and fingered a police officer who our witnesses tell us is not even the officer. This is a black man. We know that there was at least one white officer on the scene. There were multiple officers. My point is, they have made a very determined effort to cover up the conspiracy and execution of Q in Jackson, Tennessee. And the reason you don't know his name and his face is because of that, in part. They are determined that we don't have another cork pop like we had in Ferguson, because this was just 3 months afterwards. To this day, we don't have all of the raw dash cam video. This is 9 months it's coming up on. We don't have the police report from the officers involved in the shooting. This is the kind of obstruction that we are facing. So I'm here because, one, I recognize that the struggle is not just Jackson, it's not just Ferguson, it's not just Newark. We are in this struggle, it's universal. Ferguson is everywhere. You know, I'm here because we are in support of you. Me and my son talked about going to Ferguson before he was gunned down in Jackson, Tennessee. So don't be surprised that I would be here all the way in Newark. I'm wherever this struggle is, because this struggle is wherever we are being sacrificed and martyred. So remember my son's name, Q. We call him Q, Jackson, Tennessee. And we need this kind of support and this presence there, because you all have a history of organization and activism that they have beat down for generations in Jackson. So I'm hoping to bring my son before you to let you know that we are all connected, and you connect with us in Jackson, Tennessee too. Peace.